Hi, Casey. It's really nice meeting you. I'm Bella Francina in Brazil.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi. This is your first time in Brazil for both the Jaguariúna Rodeo Festival and São Paulo too. Have you noticed your Brazilian fans really excited on your social media?
Yeah, I have noticed that. They're so precious, and I am so excited that I'm finally coming. It has been a long time coming. I was supposed to come back in 2020, and then COVID had other plans for us, but I think it's going to be even bigger and better this time.
Yeah, definitely. And I believe you have heard also about how the crowd in Brazil is,
Yeah.
how passionate. Like, are you excited to see this firsthand?
Oh my gosh, yeah, the crowds in Brazil are legendary. I know that so many artists love playing there, and I'm really excited to see it firsthand.
Yeah, you will love it. And this is your first time in a country. I don't know if in other works that you do, you travel a lot, you're doing concerts in different countries. Do you also get some time to enjoy the local scene, like go out and try typical food?
I try, I really try. I don't love coming into a city and not being able to get a sense of the heartbeat of it, and the soul. It helps me connect with the audience there when I get to experience what the place is actually like. So I usually try my best to, try some of the local food and go around and like see some of the sights. Because yeah, I've never been to Brazil, so I just want to take it all in.
Yeah, and it's gonna be great. Like we're very open too, so I think you're gonna meet a lot of nice people that will show you around. And I want to talk about your career because country music is often seen as a very traditional genre, also very sometimes very conservative. But you have shown so many times support for the LGBTQ community. That also makes your fans very diverse and very open-minded. I would love to hear about how important this is for you.
Well, so, you know, the one of the reasons I love country music so much is that the bones of it, where, the roots of it, where it came from, are really just storytelling songs. And those stories are about real people, real life, real emotions. And, I draw so much of my inspiration from the human experience. So, for me, I love envisioning this world where, I can make quote unquote country music, but that it resonates with all humans, because we're all the same, we want the same thing at the end of the day. And ultimately, whenever I think of, the cowboy way, I would like to think that it's, if it ain't hurting anybody else, then leave it alone. So yeah, it's been amazing to have been so embraced by that community and to look out at my shows and see a safe place where so many different kinds of people feel like they can come and be themselves and put their love on display and wear what they want to wear. And yeah, it's just awesome. And I think the biggest compliment that anyone's ever given me is saying, hey, I grew up in a small town just like you, and I'm gay. And I've never, I've always loved country music. I'm from the country, but I never felt like it was a party that I was invited to. Music made me feel like I was finally invited. And that's not something I take lightly. It means a lot to me.
That is very, very beautiful to hear. And since it's your first time in Brazil, I would love to know what can Brazilian fans expect from your set list? Can you
Oh my
say a little bit about it?
Well, someone's always going to be mad that you left one of their favorites out. It's very hard putting a set list together that everyone's going to like, but I try to do my best in including, something from every era, and this is my first time there. I know that there's going to be a lot of different opinions about what they want to hear. But I might try to do a slightly different show, for the rodeo, and then a slightly different show for Sao Paulo. So I can try to cover as much ground as possible, but it'll hopefully be a little bit of something for everyone.
I want to make a game with you since it's your first time in Brazil for you to get to know a little bit about our culture. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to give you options and you guess which one is right.
Okay. Uh-oh.
So, yeah, it's gonna be cool. Brazilians have a tradition of giving the first slice of birthday cake to someone. Who they usually give it to? The parents, the oldest relative, or the most special person present?
The oldest.
It's actually the most special person. It can be anyone.
Okay, but that's so relative. How is that
It can be your sibling.
yeah, but like how does one decide who's the most special? Like what if I think so and so is the most special and then everyone else is like, "Nah, she's not very special. Let's give it to this person." How do you like decide that?
Yeah,
That
it's
seems
really up
that's
to the
like
birthday person. Like it's your birthday,
oh,
you decide.
it's up to the birthday person to decide.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
After
I
like they
um
take the first slice and then they give it like it can be your sibling, it can be your parents, it can be anyone. Which one you feel more grateful to?
I could see that causing some fights. Like this bitch did not pick me this year for the
Yeah.
cake slice. It's gonna get messy
Yeah, that might happen. Yeah.
and drama.
Uh-huh. The next question is, what does Maria Fifi mean? Someone who loves to
Mm.
hear gossip about people's lives, or one of the most iconic bossa nova singers of Brazil?
Oh my God. Maybe it's number one.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Okay.
someone who loves to hear gossip. Like,
Wow. I know a few of those myself.
the last one. In Brazil, there's a superstition that leaving a flip-flop upside down brings some kind of bad luck. Like any shoe, not only flip-flops, but like any shoe that you leave upside down, it brings bad luck. What does that mean? That something bad could happen to your mother or that you could lose money.
Money.
It's actually the mother.
Yay! Oh no! Wait, it's
No,
not.
it's yeah, we
Wait,
have a lot of superstitions here, like this one.
wait. So did I get it right or wrong?
You got it wrong. Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, if you leave your bag on the floor, we think it means you're gonna lose money.
oh, that's
Yeah, don't
funny because
leave your bag on
my
the floor.
grandma always did at me if I put my purse on the ground. She's like, "You can't do that. You can't do that."
Yeah, that's similar to us.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Casey. Can you please send a special message to your fans in Brazil?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to finally be coming. You guys better be getting ready. I want you to pop off, bring the most energy possible. I want to hear you singing as loud as possible. And we're gonna make my first time in Brazil so special. I cannot wait.